Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to cut and sew a jumpsuit for a 2 or 3 year old. Let's get started already. So first things first, we're going to be taking the half length measurements. As you can see in my case, the half length measurement here is about 11 inches. 11 inches for the half length. And then we'll go ahead to mark out the line properly. That line is going to be serving as our shoulder line. Then the next thing we are going to be doing will be to mark our shoulder measurement. Now we're taking 5 inches for the shoulder for this child, and then also 5 inches for the armhole measurement too. Then we'll go ahead to make the armhole curve. The next measurement we are taking is our chest measurement or bust measurement. As you can see, we took 8 inches there. We are going to be taking the same measurement for the waist. That's because the clothes or the dress is not going to be fitted. The next measurement here is our neck measurement. So for the neck depth width, we took about 2 inches. Then for the neck depth, we took just a little before 3 inches because we want it to be a little bit low. So we'll go ahead to join that with that curve. And also we took out ½ inch for the shoulder slope, as you can see there. Now, because this fabric is on 4 folds, that's the first 2 for the front, then the second 2 for the back piece. We're going to go ahead to cut just the first 2 folds. And that's because we want to cut the back neck different, like so, just about 1 inch. We do not want the back neck to be low. So we measured just 1 inch and trimmed out like so. Now go ahead to do the cutting. Every other thing remains the same apart from the neck. Now that's the front piece and then the back piece. So go ahead and pick the front piece and open it up, because you are going to be attaching button depending on what you want to attach to the front. We are going to divide the front into 2 like so. After that, we are going ahead to cut this fabric 2 pieces, one for the other side of the front, another one for the other side of the front. And this fabric was about 3 inches in width, and the length is going to be dependent on the length of the of your front fabric, of your front fabric. So after cutting that out, you're going to attach it like so and sew it down. You can also go ahead to trim the excess fabric that will be left. Now to cut the down part, which is the short part, our fabric is going to be on 4 folds too, back and front, 1 for the back, 1 for the front. Then to get the accurate measurement for the waistline, we are going to be using the upper part of the jumpsuit to determine the waistline for the down part of the jumpsuit. We're also going to be marking down the crotch area using the same measurement, just like so. Then we'll go ahead and join the line. We take 1½ inch there. and go ahead to make a curve. Then we go down with the same measurement, that's 8 inches, and we join the line there, just like so. So back to the upper part, we've gone ahead to attach the first piece to one side of the front, as you can see. So now that we're done attaching, we're going to go ahead to iron that. And after ironing, we will fold it in just like so. That's the first fold, and then the second fold like so. And we go ahead to iron it too, just to give us a neat job. And after ironing, we'll sew it all the way down from up. But you can as well go ahead to sew without ironing. So in our case, we ironed first, as you can see. After ironing, this is what it looks like. That's for the first piece, and then this is for the second piece. We'll go ahead to sew it all the way down from up and trim out the excess fabric. And now it's time to begin our joining, placing the fabric together. That's the upper part. We begin to join. First of all, we're going to be joining the shoulder, and then we also go ahead to join the neck using a bias. Now this is what it looks like after sewing around the neck and also joining the shoulder. Then the next step is going to be to join the sides. Now you have to turn your fabric for the right side to face each other, and then join the two sides like so. Now as you can see, we're done with the whole joinings. We've sewn around the armhole, as you can see. We've sewn around the neck, and then we've also joined the sides, and this is what we have. So back to our shorts, we'll begin to join it. We'll open it up and join it like so. As you can see, we're done joining and the right sides are facing each other. And then we'll go ahead to flip it like so. And then join the crotch area, making sure that the seams align, just to get a neat and perfect sewing. Now this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to be doing will be to fold the down part of the short like so. We'll go ahead and do the same thing for both sides. And this is what we have. Then the next thing is to go ahead and join the upper part of the jumpsuit to the lower part of the jumpsuit. And now you have to make sure the center of the upper part is joined in the same place with the center of the lower part, just so you get a perfect sewing, just like so. As you can see, you sew it round. You go ahead and sew that round. Now after sewing it round, this is what we have. So after sewing it round, this is what we have. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is going to be to take the measurement of the waist, round measurement, whatever that gives you. You go ahead and cut a band of that length. The band is about 2 inches in width, and then the length is dependent on the length of the length is dependent on the waist measurement of the jumpsuit. So you go ahead and fold it just like so, and then iron it. So we're done ironing, as you can see that. We'll go ahead and place this on the jumpsuit. Starting from the middle, we're going to be leaving a very little space in between the band, and then we'll go ahead to sew the band up and down, leaving a space in the middle just so our belt or rope can get through round it. Yeah, as you can see, that's the space there. Then we had already gone ahead to cut this belt and also prepared it. So the next thing we are going to do is to fix it in a safety pin, and that will help us go around the waist just like this. You push that in and take it all around. And this is it, guys. So for the button, because we are not going to be attaching a button, we'll go ahead to attach this. We'll sew that on the fabric. Just like so. We'll go ahead and sew it. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Bye.